I describe it as it's if you want to think about a path in snow, like if you've walked through snow, like a path that everybody's walked through, it's packed down, it's easy, and it's easy to walk through. And then if you wanted to get off that trail, it takes a lot more effort, right? Especially if there's deep snow. Our brains are exactly the same way, is because we've learned a way of responding in hard situations or reacting in hard situations that we automatically default to that right away. And that comes up a lot of different ways, whether I think conflict is bad, I shouldn't be nobody should be raising their voices, or should always defer to the other person. I can't push back against, especially if they're in a position of authority. I'm not supposed to push back. Or if I always see I've done nothing wrong, I always see the other person as the problem. They just need to change their behavior, change the way they're viewing things because I'm doing the right thing. Whatever that has happened, and the way we were raised, that influences, and then we always default to that. And so one example I give is, if my mom was in a refugee camp because came out of the Vietnam War, she's a refugee. And so she was there for a year or two, and it's a very dangerous environment. It's very difficult. You're in that fight, flight, or freeze response almost every day. And so now, even, now she's approaching her 60s, 70s. And so she still has that same response whenever something changes, whenever there's a new situation. She feels like there's a threat, and she feels like lots of people are not to be trusted outside of like family and friends that she's made. And it's hard for her to get to trust people because of that experience of I can't trust people. I don't know who is on my side and who's not because there's so much danger out there, rightfully so, because of her experiences, right? Likewise, if I was taught to never argue, I always have to just listen to whatever somebody in authority says. It's going to be very hard for me to then manage up and speak up against a supervisor or a manager or say something that I disagree with in a meeting, is because I was always taught don't push back, don't be rocking the boat, always just agree with what the person in authority says to you.